I think I'm gonna try and challenge myself.
I'm so over dad talk.
I just want to work on scrunchies. Hi, welcome back to the Chaos Corner. I'm Em, this is Em's Crochet Chaos, and today I just want to work on scrunchies. I've got some here that I need to sew in my ends, and I've got a bunch of velvet yarn that I want to turn into scrunchies, and I think I'm going to try and challenge myself to see how many I can get done in 8 hours. I haven't done that before, but I am curious. I know each of these guys takes like 15 minutes for me to do, so I'm thinking in 8 hours I should be able to get a good amount done. First thing is I have 12 scrunchies that I need to weave in their ends, and then I'm going to start making some more. I think the only one not shown here is the white. First I'll get everything sewn in and then just see how many scrunchies I can get done. You can see the time is 12:34. I'm going to actually make it be a true 8 hours. So when I stop for like dinner or a snack, or I do have to do some like returns later today, I'm gonna make sure I pause my timer and I hit a true 8 hours to see how many I can get in. So grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a project, and let's go. So I have 6 hours of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives left to binge, and I think that's just what I'm gonna do. Start making more. We're gonna start off with the navy. Oh, this skein is a mess. It barfed like nobody's business. All right, I finished my first episode. Just a few more of those stitches to finish the first scrunchie, and I got all 12 of the ends woven in. 48 minutes, almost 49. I think we're in a pretty good start. 2 episodes down on our 4th scrunchie, almost ready to go to that second layer. So I think that's our time. Where are we at? An hour 42. I think that's not bad. It's a beautiful day. So let's have some scenery change. All right, another episode down. How many did I do? Oh my, I've lost track now.
Zach says leaving medical school one more time after having never been to medical school, I'm gonna lose it. I'm so over dad talk. Another episode down. I am on my 2nd of the Blue Brilliance. So this is the 8th scrunchie I'm working on. I am gonna pause the timer. We are at 3 hours and 15 minutes. Just about. And relocate back inside. It's been nice getting some outside time in the sun. Colors and 8 hair bands, so at the very least I should be able to get another 2 of each of these colors. We'll see how many more I get from there. Ah!
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I'm almost halfway with the second round for this. This is the second mushroom scrunchie. That is hard to say. Mushroom scrunchie. Mushroom scrunchie. Mushroom scrunchie. I am working on, and then 3 more colors to hit 16. I think I'm doing okay. A little over 4 hours. 4 hours, 12 minutes. All right, 1 more episode left. More than halfway done with the second round of the second black scrunchie. At the very least, want to get 2 done of the white and the gray. And it just turned 8 o'clock. Where's my clock? How did I clear it? No! I was at 5 hours and like 4 minutes. Wow. Oh, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Still left. We'll see how far I get tonight and finish up the 8 hours in the morning if I don't finish it tonight. Episode 10 of Secret Lives just ended. I also just finished up the last of the white scrunchies. Ooh, So this is where we are. So far I've gotten 14 scrunchies completed, and then the 12 that were weaved in at the end. You can see I did pause at 1 hour and 6 minutes. We were at 5 hours and 4 before I cleared it. So we have 1 hour and 50 minutes left of the challenge. And all I need to do are 2 grays, and then I've hit what I was hoping to do, was at least 2 of every color. We're about halfway. We'll see what we can add tomorrow. Good morning. Next day, I've got 2 of the gray planned to make my scrunchies. And then after that, it's just seeing whatever I can get done and the time we have left. So you can see I somehow did not erase my timer overnight, so I'm glad about that. Finished Secret Lives of Mormon Wives last night, so today I have a Sorority Mom's Guide to Rush queued up on Hulu. I watched a couple episodes last night as I was going to bed. I know I live in the South, but oh my god, Southern colleges and sororities are insane, and I love to watch it. Yeah, I like trashy TV. Blame my partner. I never watched trashy TV, and then he got me hooked on Below Deck, and now trashy TV is on our house all the time. Plus anything that's like cult-like. And sororities are definitely in that cult-like aspect, or true cults, then yeah, I'm watching about it. Because I am a weirdo who loves this stuff and finds it fascinating. Restart our timer. There you go. One thing I will say, what I do appreciate, this coach that everyone is hiring to help their daughters through Rush. There was one family who certainly not financially endowed in the way that a lot of these other people are. And you know, there's so much of like, this is Dior and this is Louis Vuitton and I'm gonna name all the brands of what I'm wearing. He definitely was like, I'm working within your budget and no one needs to know that it was $35 instead of $400 unless you tell them that's what it is, and you don't tell them. And everyone's just gonna look at this and assume it's as expensive as the things that they're wearing. That girl did great, got into where she wanted to, and I do appreciate that. I do, as much as it's like all this consumerism and, you know, wealthy elite and all of that, that it was like, hey, we're gonna work in with the budget you have, and you're gonna look fabulous, and you're gonna win them over because you have an awesome personality and you're a cool human being. And that's exactly what happened. So I did kudos on that one. scrunchies, 2 of every color I have done. Ends are weaved in for everything. Plus we had 12 before that I wove the ends in, so I am at 28. Not bad. I definitely have some other scrunchies too. Let me add those into this. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. All right, definitely going to make some more. I have 55 minutes left on my timer. I'm having a slow day. The stitches aren't flowing as easily as they can, so I'm thinking I'm gonna get 2 more done. But I really want to work on black ones, but probably having more black ones will be good. Yeah, let's just get black ones out of the way. All right, black yarn, scrunchie. Let's get, where did the, oh my God. Straight into the bag. It just went straight into the bag. Okay. Got my black yarn, got 2 more ponytail holders. Let's make at least these 2 scrunchies and we'll see, maybe I can get a 3rd in. I don't think I'm gonna get a 3rd in, but we'll see. 38 minutes left. Definitely we'll get this guy done. We'll see if we can get another. Okay, let's try a 3rd one. Ho ho ho! 30 seconds to spare, and I got it done. All right, 8 hours later, I have 19 brand new scrunchies and another 12 that I wove the ends in, and then I added it into the bag. What was it? I don't know. A few more that I had already made, so got a nice amount of scrunchies here, and I'm really happy about that. The majority being the neutral colors, I think is a good place to be. But before I go, I do want to show you a couple other things that I have made in the past couple weeks. You may remember me making this market bag about a month ago with the salmon and, what was it, vintage floral ombre, I believe. Loops and thread, classic cotton. I really enjoyed making this bag, so in the past 2 weeks I have made 2 more. One, I did white and the tomato. I do like this kind of look to it as well. Then I did another one that I just finished the other day. I made this one this week with iris and the baby blue multi. I really love this baby blue multi, especially, do you see how that color pooling worked out? Like it's like diagonal striping, and I did the same thing with the bottom too, so you can see it's like continuing all the way up. I absolutely love this. I really actually wanted to just continue this in the baby blue because I was so happy with how this color pooling worked out and like kind of keep getting that stripe going on, but I didn't have enough because I only had 1 more, and this is definitely taking more than 4 ounces of cotton. So with the print, it's only 2 ounces as compared to the solids are 2.5 ounces. So didn't have enough for this to do all blue, but I do like it with the iris. Let me know what color option do you like most of the bags, and let me know what color option you like most of the scrunchies. I will see you next time. I hope you all have a great week. Bye.